Good morning, and this is Gracie Opulanza, and this video is about gut health. Now, if you've got a sore back, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's your back at all, and I'm deliberately letting you hear me cough because I'm going through a major gut health detox. My goodness. My life last year, my health, and I got checked up in Italy and Thailand, and they said I had a growth on my tongue. I could hardly walk because I thought it was a back issue, but it's all down to my stomach. This is from personal experience. No one can beat what I've gone through. Bloating is terrible. I'm going through full-on menopause, which is common for bloating. My stomach looks like I'm pregnant. I'm put on 7 kilos, 1 stone, which is a lot for me, and I can't move the weight. And I'm in Vietnam at the moment. Sunflowers in Vietnam symbolize change, new direction, new visions. So for me, wonderful to be back here in Vietnam. Now I've met these amazing ladies in Thailand who are in I just want to part of the healing process is nature and the sounds of these gorgeous animals. So this video is about gut health from a personal experience. I have bloating in the stomach, a lot of air in my stomach. I look like I'm pregnant. I put on 7 kilos and I'm full on in menopause, 6 months without menstrual, and I'm 54 years old. I met these ladies in Thailand that are experts in herbs and treatment. You can have a look at the video of the 50 herbs that they literally put on my stomach and set it on fire as a detox. I've never experienced anything like it. This is a tea they made for me, 2 litres of water. And the lady that makes all these herbs, she chews and picks them herself, and she's got the right accreditations. It's very sweet. I boiled it in 2 litres of water and I take it just before I go to sleep. And the bowel movement in the morning, like clockwork, and that's what it's to do. So I had the 50 Thai herb treatment, and then they also gave me this. Now, funny enough, I live in Italy. These are more herbs. Look at that. Oh. And it's the core of it is lemon. And I've got to drink this 4 litres of it until it's gone. This is all in combination of the 50 Thai herbs on my stomach. And then these, I'll just put them on the bed so you can see what they look like. Little black balls. Again, it's just a major detox. I'll leave them there. That's all there. This is the lemon herbs, 4 litres of water. Drink it until it's done. And this 2 litres of water, which is another tea. This is for bowel movement, and once just before I go to bed and in the morning when I wake up, I poo. And this one, because inflammation very, very much in my body, this is inflammation decrease. So they're working it inside and out. I used to drink loads of soda water, stopped drinking soda water. They say when you eat fast, it also doesn't help your metabolism, and I'm finding it slows down. Even when I swallow, I've always been a fast eater. My whole family is. So that's a hard habit to break after 54 years old. Lifestyle. I live in Asia, I live in Italy. I live in Italy amongst 10,000 olive trees, olive oil, rosemary, the Mediterranean diet. I live in Asia, ginger, lemongrass, lime, coriander. I'm in Vietnam at the moment, incredible cuisines. I travel a lot, which is very stressing, I have to say, and run businesses. I've been an entrepreneur for 30 years. That's stressing, right? I'm going through menopause and I've got 2 teenager girls going through getting their period. That's stressing. We've got a war in Europe. That's stressing. I've been married for a long time. Sex drive. In fact, since I've been taking these herbs, the lubrication in my vagina is better. I know. And I've been getting deep pelvic, anal and groin treatment. Only Asia. I've never had this in Europe. Really real and into my gut. And that has just released lubrication in my body. I can't explain it. And I had what I thought it was a backache for a year. It's nothing. The tension in your stomach will put pressure on your back. I just learnt this. She said it's nothing to do with your back. It's all the tension in my stomach. You are what you eat. Your stomach says it all. So just this tea just before I go to bed in 2 litres, and in the morning I have a poo like clockwork, and that's what it's to do. I had 50 Thai herbs on my stomach. You can check that video out. I'll insert a little bit of the video here again. As a detoxification, and they literally put Thai salt as well and stones, and then they set the herb on fire onto my tummy, penetrating into the belly button. Unbelievable experience. Who are in? And then this is the core lemon, lots of lemons in Italy for inflammation, and that's in 4 litres of water until it's finished. What a beautiful feng shui. Sunflower, they say if you have a vision of it or attracted to sunflower, the Vietnamese say, it is healing, it's a transformation of new beginnings, new creativity. And I have to say, every time I come to Vietnam, I get that. And ironically, the last time I was here, my daughter had a treatment here, and then she had visions of sunflowers. And then they said, yeah, that's very common. Sunflowers in Tuscany is gorgeous. And my daughter, her flower is sunflowers. And anytime we see a T-shirt, a dress, a bag, we've got to get it. So, gut health, I've written about it as well. This is a personal experience. 50 Thai herbs on my stomach. And that was a 3-hour treatment. I'm getting anal, groined, stomach, penetration treatment, which has given me more lubrication in the vagina because of hormones. That's a lot dry, makes sex really uncomfortable. In the West, we're so, they're just, again, making money out of us women. But when you're desperate, when you've got to go to a 9 to 5 work, when you've got stress of life, you'll try anything. Just lemon tea, good for inflammation. And this, 2 litres of water just before I go to bed, and I poo in the morning like clockwork. So this is a whole detox. And then they're giving me these tablets again for inflammation. I've been doing the treatment for 6 weeks, and around your anus, it's so sensitive. There's so many sensors. I felt I was having a prolapse before I came here in Asia. I thought I felt everything was dropping. Not anymore. She's lifted all that up. I mean, she works on my stomach until it's bruised. It's a killer. But again, just getting the body to self-heal. Our body is so, so clever. It's us that destroys it. And this tea, I just got to drink it until it's done. Then she's right in my groin. I've had 2 cesareans, cutting through muscle. Please avoid cesareans if you can. I had to have them. I had no choice. Working in my groin. She does lymphatic drainage. I mean, I'm blessed I have the time and the finances. But if you only can spend anything, especially women going through their menopause, even starting this in your 40s, put money aside, self-pamper, and get these treatments. And coriander, lemongrass, ginger, I'm just having all that as well. And I feel so much more energized. I was sleeping and poor sleep. Now I get 6 hours in a row. I wouldn't say I'm calmer. In fact, I've had a horrific cough after the 50 Thai herb treatment. Coughing and coughing. It's just stopped after 4 days for me, obviously. And I've always had this irritation on the right. So again, it's gut health. Italy confirmed I had a gut issue. I had a massive growth on my tongue. It was horrific. So don't ignore it. Don't ignore your gut health. And start with the simple things. Lemon tea, ginger tea, turmeric in anything. Off the sugars, off the coffee, off the cakes. I love my cakes, so that's very, very hard for me. I'm going to show you some dresses that I've bought to hide your gut. I mean, I've never had a gut. I've always had a flat stomach, so that's quite disheartening for me. And I've never been this heavy as well, so really trying to lose 7 kilos so I can get back into my wardrobe. But in the meantime, don't be hard on yourself. God knew what he was doing when he said, cursed a woman for childbirth, getting her period and going through menopause. It's very hard on the marriage as well. So, and brain fog is lifted, and my family is really recognising my forgetfulness. My goodness, yeah. And even when I drive luxury cars, I find I daydream. So be careful of that. If you've got an electric car, just self-driving, use get technology to help you. So these are my gut health treatments. Pamper yourself. It's a long 10 years because I know this started already at 45. It's a big season in your life, but remember, it's only a season. Connect to Mother Nature. Oh my goodness, the garden here is just gorgeous. I'll insert smell, walk around barefoot. I do that a lot on the stones, in the sand, connect to earth. And I did that in Italy, and my period came back for about 3 weeks, and then, it's completely stopped as well. Share your menopause tips, your gut health tips, and castor oil. That's fantastic as well. Castor oil, lots of turmeric. Throw turmeric in anything. Ginger. And Vietnam does the best lemongrass. And I've bought some of those as well. It is 2 o'clock in the morning, but I have been sleeping for 5 hours. I've always been like this. And try and rest. Pamper yourself, ladies. Pamper yourself.